So we have left only one theoretical part, that is wait commands. So what are wait commands? Why do you need wait commands? So basically, in any web application, if you take, so they will load sometimes very slowly. The page loading time, sometimes it takes more than the expected time. But Selenium doesn't wait that many seconds. If you are not instructing, it won't wait. So you have to instruct the Selenium, okay, wait, my page is loading, my element is still not visible, my element is not displayed in the page, a page title is not appeared, and so another element is still loading and are invisible. So you want to verify all these conditions. So we don't have a direct option, and the Selenium directly won't do that. So in order to handle such kind of events in your web page, you need to instruct the Selenium. So wait for all these events to occur, all these events to happen while running the automation test case. So those are called wait commands or synchronization commands, we call them. So basically it is syncing with the web page speed and WebDriver speed. WebDriver is very fast and page loads little bit slowly. So to sync both of them, and you have to use this synchronization commands. So we have two types of synchronization commands. One is implicit wait, and second one is explicit wait. So implicit wait means you can understand the meaning, implicit. So automatically once you set it, it will be applicable for a whole program till the end of the line. You don't need to set it for every line or every event. You don't need to set it. So it will automatically set for each and every line when it is required. When it is required, if it is not required, you don't need to set it. You will set in the beginning this implicit wait after launching your browser and URL, maybe even before URL launching also. So you can set that, and also it will wait automatically that many seconds if it is still loading the page. That is the implicit wait means. What is this implicit wait command? Driver dot, manage method dot, timeouts method dot, implicitly wait of. So you have to give duration class dot. There are many methods, are there static methods. Duration is a class. That class methods we have of seconds, of milliseconds, of nanoseconds, of minutes. So like this, you have so many methods we have. So those methods we're going to discuss one by one now. So wait commands. That's the first implicit wait. So the implicit wait is this, the Selenium 3 concept. And now we are going to use only Selenium 4 concept. So this if you use, and it will give an error to you because you are using Selenium 4 WebDriver jars. We already configured WebDriver. Your project is configured with the Selenium 4 jars. So you have to use this concept. This is the line of code for implicit wait. Driver dot, manage method dot, timeouts method dot, implicitly wait of, duration dot of seconds, you number of seconds you are asking to wait. So that means it will wait 30 seconds, all 30 seconds it will wait. Even this occurs at 10 seconds. Suppose your page is appeared in 10 seconds, remaining 20 seconds, it doesn't wait. So that's what these are intelligent waits. So half milliseconds means 3000 means 3 seconds. So half minutes means 1 minute it will wait. So that's the Selenium 4 changes. So that's the implicit wait. See, this is the overloaded. This is implicit wait method is overloaded. Can you see this? So this method is overloaded. So implicitly wait method also overloaded. Method overloading happened. How it is overloading? This is the one. See, every time so method is going to be different. You're passing different method arguments for the implicitly wait. Then explicit wait. So explicit wait means explicitly you need to set it. You need to tell every line, every condition. Okay. So every condition you have to tell, okay. So this event is going to occur here. Wait. So wait for this event to met that condition. You have to ask WebDriver wait. Otherwise, WebDriver will move. Keep moving forward. It doesn't wait. So you have to ask WebDriver, hey, WebDriver wait. So, and WebDriver will wait there. So that is the explicit wait means. And so this explicit wait you can handle with a WebDriver wait class and Fluent wait class. So WebDriver wait class, you have to create object. So WebDriver wait. So wait equal to new WebDriver wait. And there is a constructor here, parameterized constructor here. So one is a driver reference, second one is a time. Time you tell again duration dot half seconds or half millis. So you have to use all, wherever time comes, you have to use a duration class in Selenium 4. So before it was different. Before it was different. That's the Selenium 4 how you will use wait command. So next, we have a see, this is how to use this. So you have to use this wait object reference dot until. See, for until method, you have to pass expected conditions dot static method name. So all this until method accepts expected conditions class static methods as an argument. So this is the how to use Selenium 4 changes. Say driver, comma, duration dot half seconds you can pass. So until this condition met, so this Selenium WebDriver will wait there. So then when should we use explicit wait? So whenever your page is going to load and some events are going to occur. So like events means so presence of element located and also element is not visible, or so page title, you're looking for the page title event, page title, and also you're looking for a group of elements. You're looking for the element which is in clickable state or not, element frame is available or not. So you want to wait for all these events, then you have to use this explicit wait. And expected conditions class, so it is very, very useful. Basically in your so in your automation test cases, this is the mandatorily you have to include. So mandatorily you have to include. That's the so expected conditions class concept. So what are the different expected conditions class methods? See here, some of them I am listing out here to understand. Element to be clickable. Where you can find all this, you can go to the documentation of Selenium, you can find there. So element to be clickable means, so this condition will wait whether the element is clickable or not. Element is present and displayed, visible to WebDriver, and then it is going to be in clickable state. So then how to use this method? So wait dot. So this wait is a wait WebDriver wait object dot until expected conditions dot element to be
clickable method.
So you have to give the locator, to which locator you are going to click. Before click, you call this so that it will wait and verify whether it is in clickable state or not. Then you can continue that. Text to be present in element. Text to be present in element. So that means the expected condition waits for an element having a certain string pattern. Whether this certain string is present or not, you can check that. So wait dot until expected conditions, text to be present element by dot XPath, and it will wait for this text. So alert is present. So the expected condition waits for an alert to appear. So alert, you are waiting for the alert. So then you can use this alert is present. So already we discussed, right? Switch to alerts, and so before getting that, you can call this method and under this method inside. Then you can call switch to methods. So then title is, you're looking for a particular page title. You want to wait. So one page to other page you are navigating. First write this code. So wait dot until expected conditions dot title is, and give the page title. So it will wait for that page title. Frame to be available and switch to it. So you are looking for a frame. That frame to be available and switch to it. You can see wait dot until expected conditions dot frame to be available and switch to it. So by dot ID value. By dot ID value. You can look for the ID value. And next we have a invisibility of. You can look for the web element. So invisibility of element. And an expectation for checking element to be invisible. Like a spinners will come, right, in the web page. That spinners, we don't know how long it is going to keep on spinning. So you have to call that, okay, wait for the invisibility of that spinner. The spinner object identification, you pass it here. Then it will wait for the invisibility of that spinner. So such kind of scenarios, if you want to handle, these are the methods will be very, very helpful. That Ajax calls, you have to wait. Otherwise, you cannot do any action further. So in order to handle such kind of scenarios, you can use this invisibility of. And you want to check presence of element located. So particular element is still loading. Loading time, Selenium cannot recognize the elements. So you want to check that the element is present in the DOM or not. Then you can call this presence of element located and give the locator value. So then it will wait for that. So title contains. So title contains basically, so an expectation for checking the partial title of the page. So we have seen on the top title is, right? Now this title contains. So title contains, so basically it will check for a particular page title. So that's the title contains method. Wait dot until expected conditions dot title contains partial title of the page you can pass. Not necessary to give exact page title. You can give partial title of the page. So URL contains. So URL contains. So URL contains means this one. Contains means partial. Partial you want to check. Wait for this URL. So then you can give URL contains. How to use that? Wait dot until expected conditions dot URL contains. So basically you are moving from this page to next page. That page there is some URL, right? You want to wait for that URL. Then you can call all these methods. Visibility of. So yeah.
Why is it showing java.lang.string? Default, if you say string also, it is same only, right? Is there any?
No, it's basically the string is available in the java.lang package,
Yeah.
right? You're giving basically complete package you're giving. Okay.
Usually we'll just say string or something.
Yeah, we'll say string one. Okay, so this is they have given complete path,
Okay.
but generally data type is enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So visibility of web element we have seen, right? Next, visibility of element located. See this visibility of web element. Visibility of element located means locator, by dot locator you can give. So locator value. So wait dot until expected conditions, visibility of element located by dot locator value. So that's the all the so visibility of element located. So fluent wait. So fluent wait is, so basically it's an implementation of wait interface. So basically this is another class. Fluent wait is a class. That class is implementing the wait interface. So that class is implementing the wait interface. So that may have its timeout and polling interval configured on the fly only. So when using the fluent wait, okay, we can specify the frequency with which the fluent wait has to check the conditions, ignore specific types of exceptions, no such element exception. 1 minute. Okay, yeah. So this fluent wait, you want to set, particular element is, you particular exception you want to ignore. So you can have a ignore, method is there, and you want to verify some amount of time. So maximum amount of time you want to verify, you can set with this fluent wait methods. So we have so many methods in this, you can see. So interface, the generic type, the object reference equal to new fluent wait. So generic type you are passing. So the wait dot with timeout 30 seconds. So you can give this duration dot of seconds. Now no need of 2 parameters. Polling every duration dot of seconds. So no need of 2 parameters. This is the Selenium 3 concept. So now ignoring is another method. You can ignore the exceptions. Particular exception you want to ignore. This is the another way to ignore. So when you can use this, so you want to set, okay, every element appears on X seconds. We don't know how many seconds it appears. You want to poll for that. Then this fluent wait is going to help you a lot. Then what is the difference between WebDriver wait and fluent wait? So WebDriver wait is a child class of fluent wait. That means fluent wait is the parent class, WebDriver wait is the child class. So all know again, fluent wait have more options to configure along with the maximum wait time, and you want to poll for intervals, exceptions to ignore. Such kind of methods are implemented in the fluent wait class. And so basically you can see this is the relation between wait interface, fluent wait class, and WebDriver wait class. So WebDriver wait class, let's see this. Wait is an interface, so which makes Selenium to wait for a particular time with associated event. So events means I already told you, element to be clickable, element to be present, element to be visible, invisibility of elements, and frame to be available and switch to it. URL contains, title is. All these are the text to be present and image located. All these are the events. Okay, all these are events. And so wait interface is present under org.openqa.support.ui package, and Fluent Wait and WebDriver are implementing the wait interface. Basically, those two classes are implementing wait interface. So in that, until method is declared in the wait interface, implemented in these classes. That's why WebDriver wait is calling that wait dot until expected conditions. And basically, so every browser class which is going to implement the WebDriver must implement this wait interface also. So that's the relation between WebDriver wait, Fluent wait, and wait interface. See, I already given this concept. Again, Fluent wait class. So basically, it's a WebDriver wait extends Fluent wait class, and this is called multi-level inheritance. So basically, Fluent wait class implements the wait interface. So this means parent type, and all these are following multi-level inheritance. And see the Selenium 4 changes with timeout. So you have to use a duration.op seconds. But here, this is the Selenium 3 concept. This is the Selenium 4 concept. So here 2 parameters are there, and they removed that and they made it as a single parameter. That's what the change in Selenium 3 to Selenium 4 in Fluent wait class. So how many methods they modified like that? This is the one method with the timeout, and the second method is polling every. So these are the 2 methods. Before it was a 2 parameters. Now they made it as a single parameter. That's the Selenium 4 change in Fluent wait class. So what is the difference between implicit wait and explicit wait? This is one of the famous interview question. So implicit wait applies to all elements in the complete task script. And so explicit wait applies only for a specific event. You have to explicitly call that code. Otherwise, it won't, applies for other, same line only, that event only, that time is applicable. It won't be applicable for other timings if you are not calling the wait object. And you are not telling the event type from the expected conditions class. And second point, no need to specify expected conditions on the element to be located in the case of implicit wait. So in case of explicit wait, you must specify until method, you have to pass expected conditions class arguments. That's the second point. Third point, so implicit wait is most effective when used in a test case in which elements are located with the time frame specified, and you can use this implicit wait. And this is the explicit wait is more effective when you want to check for the conditions. So then this will be more useful. Okay, so that's the difference between implicit and explicit wait commands. Okay, so let's go and write these scenarios. So yesterday we were, I don't know how many of you completed the scenario. So anybody completed or not yet?
I completed. I tried.
Sorry. Oh, you tried?
I tried, but I couldn't complete it. I'll try tomorrow.
No, let's go and finish it now, okay?
Okay.
So let's write. So you will get some idea, okay? I'll give some idea. This one and this one, these 2 programs will write, and we'll finish it quickly. So where is our program? Here is our project, right? This is our project.
Yeah.
So let's create a Rediff drop-down test. Rediff test. So first thing is you have to write. So WebDriver interface. So reference of object equal to new implemented
class
object.
object.
So interface is WebDriver.
WebDriver.
So which browser you want to run?
Chrome.
Chrome only? Okay. So let's run on the Chrome. New. What is the class name for Chrome browser?
Chrome driver.
Chrome driver.
Well, that's a class name. So which browser you want to open? That browser name plus a driver keyword will add. That's a class name. So import them. Chrome driver you import. WebDriver also import it. Then, so this is that's going to open the browser, but so I need to add, I need to maximize the window. I need to maximize. So how to maximize? Maximize the window. How to maximize?
Driver dot manage dot
Method dot
window dot maximize.
so window dot maximize. That's good. And good, Shravani. Shravani only, right?
Yeah, yes.
So good. And this is the what, if you remember the syntax, the coding is very, very fast. And next one, I want to add implicit weight. Add implicit weight. So implicit weight is again driver object reference to manage method dot timeout dot implicitly weight of duration dot of seconds. So you have see so many methods, all static methods. So I'm going to take off seconds, okay? Off seconds. So I'll give 10 seconds. That's the implicit weight I have added. Now I will open the URL. See, you read the steps. Open the Rediff.com website in any browser. That's what I'm doing. Copy this step. These are all steps you need to write. Each step, then below code you write.
Cool.
So driver dot. What is the method to open the URL?
Get
Driver dot URL.
Get
URL.
Get of URL.
Get URL.
View that https rediff.com. That's it. So you wait for that. Then I need to wait for this page title, right? So for that we have to use explicit wait. So explicit wait. So here implicit wait I added. Still I want to wait for my page title. How can you wait? Explicit wait.
page title.
Page title verification. Wait for page title. That's enough. Wait for page title and verify. It will do. So first for that, what we need to do? We have to create object for WebDriver. WebDriver. Wait class. Wait object.
Wait equal to
New
WebDriver.
Wait. So you have to give two parameters for this. One is a driver. Second one is a duration dot of millis. I'll give of millis. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm going to give 30,000 milliseconds. 30,000 milliseconds means how many seconds?
3 seconds.
No. 30 seconds.
Yeah.
1000 means thousands, milliseconds means so 30 seconds. Okay. So now I am going to wait for the page title. All right. So what is the method you need to call? Wait dot until expected conditions dot title contains
Title
use.
con-
Title contains method you have to use. Title contains method you have to use. So let's go and use the title contains method. So this is the title, right? This is the title. Okay.
Rediff.com.
Rediff
So this is the title. See, this is the very big title. I cannot give total, right? So what I can do, I can
partial
right click, inspect,
inspect.
first inspect. Go to the head tag. Head tag inside your page title will be there. How can you
Title.
identify the page title with a title tag?
Title tag.
Title tag.
So just take this. I don't want a bigger thing. I'll just take a partial.
Partial.
Only this one. That's enough. Title contains means that's enough. Title is means you have to give
Title.
exactly.
Exactly.
So now I'll see next steps. Go and see the steps. Fetch the current page title, current page absolute URL, current page window ID. See all these steps I'm going to perform. Again, browser methods I'm practicing. This is just for practice purpose. I added this. One by one, this step I'm adding for my practice purpose. So how can you fetch the current page title?
Driver.get title.
Driver.
So, but that is the complete syntax.
No. Data string.
String.
String title equal to driver
Yes.
dot get title.
Super, Nikita. That's what I'm expecting from everyone. Driver dot get title.
Get title.
So you should not forget these syntaxes. Beginning day we discussed them.
Yeah.
Okay. So already 4 days over. And you still lagging means you have to think of yourself. So current page title is.
Title is.
So you follow my formula, whatever I told you. 1 week, repeat the same methods and practice the code. Then why you won't remember? So you see that. Then how can you fetch the current page absolute URL?
Get current URL.
Yeah. String.
So the formula is here. Data type,
Variable.
name,
Variable name equal.
Class.
object reference,
Object reference dot method.
dot return type
Method.
method.
Return type method.
Return type method. That is the very important. This method is a return type.
Return
That's
type.
why you are storing here. That's what the formula. See that. Everything following on this formula based. So now again this one also string ABS URL
Yes,
equal
it's
to driver dot
Driver
get
get
current
URL.
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 So current page absolute URL is
plus absolute URL.
ABS URL.
URL.
Next. So current page window ID. How can you fetch current page window ID? String. So PID
String
equal
KD
to
equal to
driver dot
get window handle. So
get window handle.
handle.
Current window
ID is plus PID.
Okay.
Hmm.
Next. So what is the next step?
Click on create.
Click on create account link.
That's what every step by step you should know the functional flow. Functional flow means step by step how you want to navigate, how you are going to test on the web application. What is the sequential steps of your flow? That is the one you. So for this method, for this step, what is the code?
Driver dot find element of by dot locator of locator value dot click method.
That's it. That's it. See, this is a link. So for link means what locator you need to use?
Click. Yeah, link.
Locator.
Link
Locator, I'm
text.
asking.
Link text.
Link text locator or partial link text locator. So see, this is the element. See that this is the A tag. A tag means it's a link. To
Link.
copy this link, I'm going to take a link locator, link text locator. So driver dot
Find element.
Find.
find
Find
element
element of by dot
by dot link text. So
Locator.
Service
Create a
Find.
dot click
Find.
method.
that's it. Okay. So next. So it will see now you are in this page. When you click on this, it will go to next page. Next page means see, it is going to take more time to load. Can you observe this? See, taking
Yeah,
more
yes,
time.
loading.
Loading, still loading. But Selenium doesn't wait. Sir, very fast now. Why Selenium doesn't? Even that second also doesn't wait. You have to tell, hey WebDriver, wait. So I need to wait for this page title, or you wait for this any element that is unique for this page, not for other page. This page. If the element you are verifying that is in the previous page, if that previous page is still it is there, it will pass. But that's not the one. You are looking for this page. So wait for this page. I'm going to look for this page title. See, title tag is there. See, this is the title tag. So I'm going to use now title is method. So wait for the page
This
title.
title.
See, I'm waiting for the next page title. That is wait dot until expected conditions. So dot title is. See, before I use title contains. Now I am using title is. Why? Both methods I'm showing you. So any one you can use, not necessarily both. But we are trying to explore more methods of expected conditions class methods. Now, so I have reached and I'm ensuring this page is loaded. I'm ensuring that. Next, what is the step? Type the full name edit box. Full name in the full name edit box. Write the comment. So what is the command you have to write here?
Send keys of value.
Correct. Send keys.
Yeah, send keys of value.
Edit box means send keys.
Send
So this is the
keys.
full name. So see how you can recognize that. So name. And this.
Value.
So can I use a name locator?
Name locator. Yeah.
Sure.
But it is a dynamic messaging.
Yeah, that's good. No,
Yeah.
this is a dynamic. You should not use. Then what is the approach? So name locator
We
you should
should-
not use. What is the next option you have to use? Hmm?
Yeah.
How can you handle this then?
Contains methods. Sir. Starts with.
Okay,
sir.
starts with is fine, contains, but where,
Con-
which one? Which locator concept you have to use?
Locator.
Select
Attributes.
Which
Attribute.
locator? What are the locators?
CSS selector.
ID. ID.
ID?
Name.
Hmm.
Class name.
Hmm.
Experts selected.
CSS.
Link, partial link. These are the locators.
Link, partial link, no. Link text. Just
Yeah,
now we used
text.
link text.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
a complete
yes.
locator name.
Yeah,
Partial
yeah.
link text. So locators is another very important interview question. You should not miss that.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so link text, next partial, but here this is the dynamic attribute value, but how you can handle, either you can use this is the answer you have to give. How can you handle dynamically changing elements? The answer you have to give is either CSS selector or XPath you can use. So in the CSS selector also we have a contains formula, contains starts with, ends with concepts. Or in the XPath we have contains starts with access XPath concepts, we can use them. These are the answers you have to give.
Okay, sir.
Now let's go and write this. So driver dot
Find
Find
element.
element. Which one you want me to use? By dot.
By
CSS
dot.
selector or XPath or which one?
XPath. XPath.
XPath. So let's write the XPath. Double forward slash input tag. Why I'm writing input tag without seeing there? Edit box
For
means
edit boxes, tag is
call it
input.
a input tag.
Input.
So contains of, so at the rate name comma support name value. So this is the dot send keys of the value. So what is the value you want to type? So I'm just giving. So that's a full name I'm typing. So done. So what is the next step? Go and see that. Select
Female radio button.
female
Radio button.
radio button.
Video button.
So select female radio button.
Video button.
So what is the command you have to write? So what is the command you have to use? So female radio button, this one. Gayatri, tell me the object identification for this. At least now you talk, okay?
Yeah, yes, sir. Driver
tell
dot
me.
find element.
So what is the object identification you have to use?
By
What is your approach? Which object identification you are going to use it?
by value XPath locator, sir.
XPath, okay? Tell me what is the XPath syntax you are going to write?
Input value and locator value.
So tell me XPath, I don't know. You guide me. What is the
Driver dot
formula? XPath, why you will get a driver dot, madam? That is the latter. First you
Yeah.
need to check it here, right?
yeah, yes, sir.
So then why you didn't listen our videos? First check in the Catalan recorder or in the browser, whether whatever the object identification you are going to use is identifying or not. Later you can go and write the driver dot find element.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Yeah, tell me what is the formula you have to use.
Yeah, right click on female button, sir.
Already this is the one highlighted, madam. Here you can see highlighted one. Can you see this?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Still you want me to highlight?
No, sir.
This is the one. Is it clear now? Is it visible now?
Yeah, yes, sir. I'm able to.
Tell me now.
Yeah, input type, sir. Input open brace.
Square bracket.
Huh? What is XPath
Input.
syntax, madam?
Input square bracket at the rate value is equals to
Input. At the rate.
value
Value equal to
F. A single
Single
quote
quote?
F. F.
F. So F you want to give. Okay. F.
Yes.
So you see it is not recognizing 0 of 0. What is missing still? Who wants to correct it? What is missing here?
Double quote.
Double quotes are. Where is double quotes? Nobody? That means it's-
Double slash.
double
Double
slash.
slash.
Path starts with a double forward
Double
slash.
slash. Double forward slash.
See now it is recognized. See now you got 1 of 1. See it is highlighting that one only in yellow color here. And also, so this is a recognizing that element. See that? It's highlighting or not?
Yeah.
This XPath you have to use. Now you write, madam, now you write a driver dot find element. Clear now?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Driver dot find element by dot XPath. Which one we write in? XPath. So XPath, and within double quotes, you write the XPath. Then what is the method you have to use for radio button, sir?
Click button.
Click
Click
method.
button, ah.
Click method.
Method name, madam, that's a click.
Click
Yes,
method.
click method. Methods, those are all. No, you should not tell the element type. Methods are Selenium related. The elements are web page related. Don't mix them. Okay. Okay, so this is done. What is the next step?
Select the two lines and their options and drop them.
So I need to select, right? How can you do this? I told you yesterday what you need to do.
Yeah. Web element drop down equal
Already code is there, madam. In our blog, code is there. You don't need to struggle also. Okay. This is the code I have given already, entire code. Just dump and create a method. So what is the method name you need to create? I have to create here bottom side. Main method below. Shall I create here the method? Shall I create under this main method another method? And main method inside, shall I create another method?
No.
No, sir.
So who will tell, okay, is it wrong or correct? So it's not right way. Method inside another method you should not create. Create a method, call the method in another method. So please remember this basic funda. Every method is independent. That's why method syntaxes I given in the beginning.
Yeah.
So I have to create another method, that is private static, because why static I am making is this main is a static. That's why I'm making that also static. Void. So I'm giving a method name select option. So I told you how many parameters you need.
2 parameters.
So 2 parameters I need. What are the 2 parameters I told you? By class, by string, OPT text. So these are the 2 parameters you need to create. So now first parameter, what is the first parameter data type? By class.
By
What is the parameter name? By small.
by
Or you can say locator. I can say locator.
by
So it's
locator.
confusing. Okay.
Okay.
So by locator and string OPT text. So now what do you need to do? This entire thing you need to replace with the first parameter. And so this is the thing. And so you need to import this java.util. So web element also you need to import. And so I see I'm not touching this part. I don't need. So what is the change next? Where you need to replace this parameter? This one. Okay.
Yeah.
This entire thing you replace. Parameters you should not keep in double quotations. Okay. I see many people, they don't know how to replace the parameter placement inside the method. You're taking parameter, but how to use that inside the method? So many
Without
people
double quotes.
just replace the parameter name. That's it. But here you are getting error, right? What is the error?
Drive.
What is that? Read that.
Resolved. Driver cannot.
Driver cannot be resolved.
Then what you need to do? So driver we declared in the main method. So this is the what type of variable is this? Driver is the what type of variable now?
Local variable.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Why it is a local variable?
It is present inside the method.
That is very good. That's the I want that concept. Excellent. So Shravani or who is
Yeah.
who?
Yeah.
That's the
Shravani
one
sir.
I want. You have to tell, okay, this is the method inside declared and it's starting with the data type. Data type, variable name equal to value.
Value.
So that's why this is the local variable. Local variable where you can use.
Inside the method.
Inside the method means only in main method. But I want now here in this method also, this method also. If you want to use one variable in multiple methods, what I need to do?
It does.
Hmm?
Global variable.
Excellent. That's the answer, madam. You have to declare this driver as a
Global.
global variable. How to make a variable a global variable? Take this entire thing and put it outside the
Inside the method.
method. So where you can declare global variable? But global variable, which global variable? This is the static. This is also static. What type of global variable you want?
Static global variable.
Static global variable.
Private static
Static.
data
That's
type
it.
variable.
So data type is a
name
WebDriver here.
WebDriver.
Variable name is a driver and value I'm
Driver
giving null. Object reference, right? I can give a null. This is the how you can declare a global. Then is it now this 17th line? Is it correct?
Yeah, correct, sir.
Then where you are using this value?
Value.
Where you are using this variable then? Are you using this a global variable or this is a local variable? How you will differentiate a global variables and these local variables? 17th line is a still local variable or a global variable?
For local variables, we have to
Then how can
initialize
you
the
make
value.
that a global variable?
The local variable should be like this dot.
Why this, madam? This when you can use, madam? This is only for objects, not for static.
Alright.
Static context, you should not use this keyword. Please remember all the Java concepts. It's very, very important. Every point we discussed in the Java, every basic concept we discussed in Java, crucial here to write the code. And if you are still not clear on the basics, go and refer our videos again, once again. Basics are crucial. See, I'm using only basics here. See, madams, I have already declared global variable. Why again I need here again this type? I don't need a type. I have to use this one only. This one only I need to use. I need to assign this value to that. First you can declare null, no problem. But when it comes to first, which line will execute first?
Driver
What is the order now?
7.
Huh?
First 14th.
14th line. This 14th line won't execute. Okay, 14th line will execute. Okay, it will set a driver value.
Yeah.
As a null it will set. Then what is the next step it will execute?
17.
The 17th.
17th line. Now 17, what is the value it is going to set for driver?
Chrome driver.
Chrome driver.
What is this Chrome driver? A new Chrome driver. What is this? What will set now in the driver?
Address object.
Object address will store. Now the driver is object address or null?
Object address.
So when it comes to 17th line, driver value will change to
Object address.
from null to object address. So now from here onwards, the driver value will be object address. Memory Chrome driver object address will be there. So that's the how you need to use the global variable. And if you put a driver before a data type, that will become a local. Don't keep it as a local. Local if you keep, then it will throw null pointer exception here.
Okay.
Because here it is going to be null, right?
Yes.
When it comes to here, it will become a null pointer exception. It will be thrown to you. So these are the mistakes if you do, and you are not setting the value even though you declared, but you are not setting the value, you are not passing the value properly to this global variable. Now, wherever you are using in another methods, there it will throw null pointer exception. So you have to make sure the value is passed properly. If I make here local variable, if I do like this, now this value is always null only. Now here, the driver is so only for this method only. But here, when it comes to this method, it will be a null. So on the null variable, if you call the methods, what will happen now?
Throw exception.
Which exception?
Null pointer exceptions.
These are all we discussed. These are all we discussed on the null variable. If you call the methods, if you perform the operations, you will get a
Yes.
null pointer exception.
There are
See, again, I'm
exceptions.
repeating for you one more time. So these are all basics, core Java basics. These are all. And if you don't know basics, it's a very, very difficult to understand Selenium. So go and refer the Java is the how much time you spend. 90% you spend on Java. If you are perfect, come to the Selenium. And Selenium is a dead easy. You don't trust me. If you are good with the concepts of Java, Selenium is a so easy topic. And see everywhere, everywhere you see Java is appearing or not. See calling the methods, creating object. Everywhere, same methods concept only repeating, variable concept is repeating here. Is it clear, madams?
Yes.
Now, I'm going to call this method. So how can you call one static method in another static method?
Directly.
Directly I can call. See that all these basics you are missing. That's a problem. That's a bigger problem. Not normal problem. So you're not having a Java strong. So you have to make Java strong. Go and attend if one more batch started today, right? No, that's problem is the same simultaneously it is going. That's a problem. I don't know. So how you can manage that? I have to tell those guys to switch the timings. Otherwise. So this is the one. See this. So how can you write this? Now this is the dynamic. How can you write? In the CSS, who will tell for CSS formula for me? So how can you handle in CSS? So right here, first right here. How can you tell this? Tell me the CSS formula.
CSS equal to tag name of attribute
What is the
name
tag
equal
name? You should tell
yeah.
replace.
Name sir.
What name?
Just select, sorry.
Select.
Square brackets. Name. Caret starts with
Carrots.
starts
Star or carrot, anything is fine. Okay, star you
yeah.
take first. Okay,
Okay,
contains.
star. Equal
So
to
dynamic value you give it. That's it. See,
square
it is recognizing the drop down. That's the one. What is this? CSS selector. So go and write this. So this value there. So and what is the next parameter? First parameter only you have given. What is the next parameter? Which option you want to select? So what data type it is? Second parameter. What is the data type?
strings.
String. How will you specify?
Double quotes.
Double quotes.
Double quotes.
So I'm giving this. Okay. Okay. So next. So first, this one is done. Selected day is done. Now month, right?
Yeah.
I need to call for month. See how many lines of code I am reducing now. One time we have written methods you are repeating. So now here, so you have to change only here.
Month.
So what is that locator? You see that. So what is the locator? Per month. So
Okay.
So this is the one. But what is the month you have to select? Go and check. How can you check month name? So this is the one. That's the month name. Next, what is that?
Year.
Here.
So year. So year you have to go and check the year. So this is the one. So year. So something like that. Okay. So anything. So all see, one time you created a method, but you have to explain this, what this method is doing. This is the all best practices you follow. See, this is the best practice. Explain. This method selects an option from drop down. See that? So anybody comes, they will understand or not by reading this. This
Yeah.
is the practices you have to follow. So next also drop down selection is done. What is the next step? Navigate to previous page. How
Back
can you
to previous page.
Navigate.
Back. Driver dot navigate dot back.
That's it. Very good. Driver dot navigate method dot.
Not back method.
But how do you know you reached the previous page? What is the previous page?
We have to give another link, sir. Another URL.
No, madam. What is the previous page from this? You are in this page, madam. What is the previous page? Previous page of this one.
Previous page is
Rediff.com.
Rediffdropdown.
Rediff.com home page, madam. Rediff home page. So you give that Rediff home page title. So verification. You put that verification. This one. Here also it is there. So you have to make sure one more verification you have to keep. So maybe I'll do one more verification. I'll keep sign in. Okay. Sign in is not there in that page, right? I'll keep this sign in. Okay. So wait for this element present. So let me see how to do that. So wait for the sign in element. How can you wait for any element? Any element. What is the condition you have to write? Wait dot until expected conditions dot presence of element located. What is the method? Presence of
Element located
by dot
by
link
dot
text. Because it's a link. That's why link text. If it is not link, you should not use link text. Use different locators. See that this is the one I am waiting. Then I have to go to the front page. So navigate to the front page. How can you navigate to the front page?
Forward. Driver dot
forward method. Driver dot navigate dot forward method.
Forward. See how easy all the methods. I covered each and every navigation method now here. Sir, where you didn't cover it, I'm going to cover now. So see, how do you know you reached this page? I'm going to put verification. Otherwise, how do you know you reached here? Right? So that is the one. And then, so I'll wait some time. So I'll use some thread.sleep for our observation purpose. Wait for some time. That's a thread.sleep you can use. Thread.sleep is the Java class and method. This is the Java class. Thread is a Java class. Sleep is a method name in that class. So I'm going to give 3000 milliseconds. That means 3 seconds I'm
3
asking to wait.
seconds.
So this one, add throws declaration. See again, exception handling I'm covering here one more time. So this is all different, everything Java and everywhere Java. So if you don't know Java, go and read every day 1 hour for Java. Then only it will help you here. Otherwise it doesn't help you. So refresh the page. How can you refresh the page?
Driver dot navigate method dot refresh method.
That's it. See that? Everything I'm covering here, all the methods and browser methods I covered. Web element methods, click, send keys method I covered. And also, expected conditions class methods I'm covering. Locators I covered. See, XPath I covered, link text I covered, CSS selector I covered. So now navigation methods I'm covering. So I'll wait for some more time. Okay. Then I'm going to close the browser. How can you close the browser?
Driver dot close method.
That's it. So this is how you need to write the code. Okay. So let's run this. Run as Java application. See that?
Yes.
So something wrong. So failed. So is failed or completed? Completed. Successful. Is it selected the day, month, and year? And observed. Because it got refreshed. That's why we didn't observe. So you want to observe, they put some wait time here, okay? Put some wait time. Because I didn't observe. Maybe it was very
Yeah, it went too fast.
too fast. That's why you put. Otherwise, real time you should not use thread.slip, okay? So not suggestible to use thread.slips. See? It didn't type. Email not selected. How come it is passing?
I saw the name when you did the first time, Ramesh.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. This time I didn't. Is it failed? Okay, so still running. See how do you know it is running? See this red mark. It's running. Say something it is looking for. We'll see. If any error is there, you'll get there. So you have to run multiple times to know the stability of your automation test case, whatever you have written. One time if you run it, so it doesn't work out. Why so much time it is waiting? Let's cancel and run it again. Okay. It should not take that much time. Okay. Generally, it is going to be very, very fast.
Yeah. See,
Now it's
Email is selected.
email
And,
also selected. Yeah, I see 10 August 21.
yeah. That's it. Okay. Refreshed. That's all. Okay. So please practice. You select the here in the Rediff.com. The exercise for you is. So you have same you do. This country drop down. You select India and then you select the city. City, whatever the city you like in India. Okay. So India you have to select. Sir, for us India is automatically selected. Even though you select India, for US people it won't be selected by default India. But if it is not selected, so you have to So write a condition there. If it is India is not selected, you select it, then select the city and then close it. So do all the browser methods again. So it will be, so recap. It will recap for you, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you all. See you Monday.
Thank you.
And also make sure all the methods are read and come back. Please read and come back. And also object identification also, okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, practice all these programs and come back.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, sir. Thank you.